Hello Libra, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. Okay. So for some of you, this could be someone that you've been in a relationship with in the past. Could also be a current relationship, but there is a lack of communication. For others of you, this could be a situationship or someone that you've met and you know there's a whole lot of energy there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. And I do not channel here through any goddesses. Some of you may know that it is possible to channel through your higher self. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today for your greater good. Okay. We have an extra card coming out here. Very nurturing feelings this person gets from you. Yeah. Now, Libra, it is, I'm sorry to say, it's a crap show. I'm not going to say the word, S-H-I-T, right? Well, you got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards indicating how stressful and the drama that you may have had to go through. You've gone through this experience. You didn't need it, you didn't want it, but it was very unexpected. First card, the strongest here, we have beliefs, followed by illusion. After that, we have illness, wellness, ecstasy. Then we have embracing the shadow, order, mystery, hearth and home, mothering. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have here growth. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Libra, all I know is that you and I are so different. I thought we had a lot of commonalities. There are certain things we agree upon, and then there are certain things where we don't see eye to eye. We're not on the same page. We are very different. Our opinions are different. I realized over time that I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. And the thing is, the things that I see and the way I see it according to my mindset, my rituals, my customs, my traditions, my values, ethics, morals, background, ethnic background, racial background, religious background, my background in general, we have differences. And others have issues with the way things are done, with the way things are between us. There is an influence of external organizations, external people, other influences push us far apart. And yet, I avoid talking about it. I act emotionally detached. Not showing you what it is that I truly feel. Not showing you what it is that's in my heart. I hide behind a false mask. I hide behind a veil. Not telling you what it is that's truly inside my heart and inside my mind. Right now, even if, Libra, I wanted to be with you, I am stuck in a certain set of circumstances that weigh me down below the surface of this water. And I am drowning in a sea of sadness, and I feel hopelessness. It's very difficult for me. Yes, I feel hopeless. I feel depression. I feel depressed, and I feel despair. I know that in this connection, I have the possibility of rising and seeing you, that shining sun, the beautiful you that gives me warmth, that guides me home. But the problem is, there are certain things that are pulling me down. Also, there are definitely certain things about this connection that I find so spiritual, so enlightening, and I find that my soul is happy when I am with you and when I think of you. Libra, the problem is the things that we don't agree upon, the things that have pushed us far apart. I've hidden from that. I don't want to show you what it is that's truly in my heart. In my mind, I act emotionally detached, and now I understand how terrible it has become because I act as if this is normal. I now feel that there's this lack of emotion coming from both our sides, but the emotion exists. The emotion exists, but I do not express it. And because of the things that have happened, I feel that you don't express it either. Because of the things that I have said and done. Now there's this feeling of awkwardness, this feeling of just being uncomfortable, not knowing what happened, and I feel, yes, I have been impulsive, compulsive, aggressive, and you have seen that dark shadow side of me, but you didn't think and you did not expect me to be like that. I also know that there is a whole lot of confusion in the situation, in the connection. This all is very confusing for me. There is a lot of confusion. There is a lot of stagnation. I dare not make a move because I'm so confused that I can't see straight. Around me, it's like there is this thick fog. Do I move forwards, backwards, left or right? Which direction do I go in? I do not want to make a mistake, and therefore I do not make a move altogether. For me, there is a lack of transparency and clarity. There's a lack of understanding. I find it difficult. And this is why you may wonder why I don't move forward, why I don't connect. It's because I really don't know. I feel confused, especially that feeling of awkwardness, because of the way I have behaved and the way my beliefs clash with yours. I do feel that this is a spiritually based romantic connection. There are things about you that I feel are so different, are so unique. It's as if I've known you from before. I feel this feeling of familiarity. It's as if you and I have had history together. I cannot put my finger on it. But when I see you, when I look into your eyes, when I see your body and your aura, it's as if you and I have been so close. It's as if I've always known you. I can confide in you. I can talk to you. I have these feelings. And what I realize now is that we are spiritually somehow connected. I just don't know how. If there is such a thing as a past life, maybe we were. In you, I have found a hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is where my home is. I can confide in you and not fear that you are going to judge me. To me, Libra, there's this huge feeling of family. For me, you were like family. I also know that in this connection, there is a sense of mothering. You are someone who provides me always, and others, with love, shelter, care, protection. But more so with unconditional love. There is a lot of unconditional love. I know that in this connection, there was a sense of growth, but I blocked it. Now, I realize that everything in this connection was rushed. It was always just on the surface, never the next level. Never went deep, never went below the surface. It was all artificial. But moving forward, it was so fast, so sudden, that I never got to know you. I was never able to learn more about you, who you are, what are your fears, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you tick. All of these things I ignored because my desires, my needs were different, and so I did not give you that time, energy, and effort that you deserved. Instead, I did what I wanted to do, and I didn't bother learning more about you, investing the time, energy, and effort that you truly, truly deserved, because the love that you've given to me is promising. I did not value that. I thought of you as someone who's different. But now, Libra, I realize this. I realize that there are differences that exist. But all I can do is be awkward, be confused, and hide behind a false mask, hide behind a veil, and not truly express myself to you. All right, Libra. Interesting. Somebody here realizes now that this connection is more deeper than what they had originally thought it to be. It's a very strong spiritual connection, but there's also a feeling here like the bond of a family. Sometimes we do meet people who we feel not only that, we've known them forever, but also the fact that they are like family. They're so close, like family. All right, let's have a look here. So we have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So with this deck, guys, what I like to do is have a look at any issues that may have occurred in the past that could have caused problems. So things may have been okay, but then things started to change. You may have noticed that this person started to talk differently or act differently, and you're wondering, what happened? Is it my fault? Sometimes, Libra, it's not your fault. It's just something that the person's going through, okay? And this is for those of you that never received any closure. This person may have ghosted you. They could have faded over time. This person could have, unfortunately, used you, right? Taken you for granted. So let's have a look at what this person was going through in the past. Now, keep in mind, those of you who are new, I do read these in the reverse. So starting with the 8 of coins, after that we'll look at the 4 of arrows. So let's have a look here. The 8 of coins. The 8 of coins here, it talks about how at some point in time, this person was unable to meet any sort of promise or deadline. They needed to develop talents for the marketplace, quote. Working with integrity and discipline is something that they knew they had to do. They were unable to do that. They were, in fact, avoiding the work. They needed to bring their talents to the next level, and it suggests perhaps it was time for a vocational training. But there was dissatisfaction with the payment for work done. So this person feels like in this connection, they put in the time, energy, effort, maybe even the money. This is what they feel, Libra, okay? They feel that they have put all of this energy in there, all this effort, tangible. Okay, this is coins, tangible effort, and they got nothing in return. That's what they're feeling. And so because of this, they're very discouraged. They don't want any opportunities. They're not looking for any growth, any development. They're not moving forward to that sort of a path, because they feel that no matter what they do, it's never good enough or it's never appreciated. So that's something that was going on in their mind. Now, granted, you might have been the person that was doing everything, and this person might not have been doing much at all. But for some reason, they feel that they did do quite a few things in this connection and that they should be recognized for it. Here we also have the 4 of arrows. I'm going to read the whole card here. This talks about healing, introspection, and isolation. Time needed to heal or rest. Peace after emotional disappointment. Detachment from everyday world to regain balance. They enforce themselves into isolation. They force themselves into loneliness, needing a more detached viewpoint of problems. So it does appear that in this connection, there is definitely, there are issues that were unresolved, but also they just felt that they put in a lot of effort and they were not appreciated, but they also wanted to force themselves into isolation because they were healing. This could be either healing from this particular connection, or for others of you, it could actually mean that they were trying to heal from something. I'm getting the word balance. So they were trying to heal from something that was not balanced in their life before they even met you. There's something going on here. Either during the time they were with you, something became and it got out of balance. This person may not have told you what the situation was, but they realize that a better balance was needed. In order to make the connection go more smoothly, that balance was needed, but they were unable to do that. They were unable to provide in that way. This is why they started to keep themselves in isolation, because they were contemplating. There's a sense of introspection. Questions would be like, why do I do what I do? Why did I treat Libra like this? How can I fix it? All of these type of questions. All right, let's have a look. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. So here we have any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have. Let's have a look. All right. So we have here the first card, the strongest. We have your Death. First card, the strongest. This does show me that there is a period that this person was going through at some point in time, and now that period's coming to a close. It's coming to an end. But it's not bad because it's a transition from the night to the day. Okay, so this person's putting to sleep all that happened before and having this resurrection, starting brand new. But they're not starting here. They're actually putting it to sleep. But they know that there are positive vibes for them coming down the road. They know that things can be better. They can get better. In the meantime, they are waiting. They're waiting to see the results, the fruits of their labor. They feel that they have spent a lot of time, energy, and effort in this connection. Whatever they have done, they thought it was enough, that it's good enough. And whatever they have done, it actually does show that they're going to stay detached for a certain period of time. Because of the Death card and because of the Seven of Pentacles, I definitely see them more so the healing, the introspection, the isolation. We also have here the Queen of Pentacles. So this does show me that your person of interest feels that you are absolutely nurturing. Now, what type of nurturing? You actually have a look at finances. This person feels that you are very nurturing. You may even have a green thumb, but most of all, they do feel that in this connection, you are this one individual who is able to support. They can depend on you. They can rely on you. You're always reliable. That's what they feel. And with that feeling of reliability, they also feel that there's a lot more promise. That if you take responsibility, then you are the perfect mate. Now we do have here the Three of Cups. Very rarely, I would say right now, some of you, on a very rare sort of occasion, it could be or could have been a third party situation. This doesn't have to be just an affair. It could actually be somebody who was unable to give you the time, energy, and effort that you deserved. So they could have been taking care of a sick loved one or finishing up some type of course for higher education. And so you see the time, the energy, and the effort that they were going to invest and give you, they were not able to do that. For some of you. For others of you, the Three of Cups talks literally about fun, frolic, having a good time, but to the point where there is this realization that we can go out, have fun, and have a reconciliation and a reunion. There are multiple meanings, actually, of this card. One of them definitely is a third party, but there's also another part here where this person may want to go just with you to go out and celebrate, just the fact that the both of you are getting along very well. We also have here sometimes celebration, overindulgence, and procrastinating, meaning that this person could be spending more time drinking or maybe being with people who are drinking, but whatever they are doing, it is unhealthy. This is what they feel. It's unhealthy. And it's overindulging to the point where things are starting to become, it appears very irresponsible. So this is very rare for some of you though, and it could literally be regarding drinking. 3 cups here, and it could also be feminine energy. This could be men who are very feminine or women in general in the company of somebody else, but multiple people. And this person may also have some bad habits where they are, now when I say bad, I mean unhealthy habits physically for themselves. The overall arching theme, guys, it does talk about 8 of Wands, and that is communication. There is a desire to communicate with you. There's definitely a desire here. This person wants a reconciliation after realizing certain things that they have done. Now, Libra, keep in mind, we do have Death. We do have a Pentacles and another Pentacles. We have a Wands. We just have 1 cup. But this is something that can grow. That's what I'm seeing. and it may require a lot of thought, more intellect than the actual heart. So if you were in this type of a situation, my suggestion, take it slow, don't rush into anything. We also have here with the Eight of Wands, this person wants to reach out to you and tell you certain things that are on a romantic level. Yes. They are also frustrated because there is a lack of communication. And so they want to have those waves of communication. Now, this could also be, if this person reaches out, they could also be slightly passive aggressive, but I'm seeing less of that. But they could be picky. I'm seeing the word picky. I'm also seeing the word pity. Either they feel pity on you or they feel that you should have pity on them. Compassion. I'm seeing the word compassion. Yes, so with pity comes compassion. It does appear that this person, it's two ways here. Either they want you to have compassion for them or they actually understand what you've gone through and that you should feel compassion. They should feel compassion for you. So it's vice versa with the compassion. So I do see the action that they want to reach out to you, indeed. I have here Archangel Answer cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. So these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. So some of you may have been in this connection and it may have truly drained you. The word I'm seeing is drained. Okay, I'm seeing stress. I'm seeing the word depression. And of course, many of us are aware there are various levels of depression. And yes, depression is a real thing. Some people don't believe that depression is a real thing. Sorry guys, I'm just bending over here picking stuff up. Okay, so one of the cards that fell upright was Weight. It does appear that for some of you, this has really taken a toll on one's health. I am seeing that here. Okay, let's have a look. All right, first card's the strongest we have here within the next few weeks. So we do have a timeline here. The next few weeks could also indicate months. So within the next few weeks or months, certain things are going to change. They are telling you not to rush into anything and don't worry about anything. Please keep in mind when we do worry, we do send out these little signals and negative energies. Find those signals very yummy. So we want to make it sour. We don't want to worry, right? When it happens, it happens. And I know it's easier said than done, but when it happens, it happens. Okay? We also have here recovery. Now, this shows me that, yes, some of you have gone through a lot. Not all of you, and I hope not all of you. But the mind, body, spirit, and the soul, there's a little bit of misalignment there. And if any one of them is off, it can truly make an individual feel negative energy, and trauma energy exists as well. Various reasons for trauma energy. I do have a package for this and I'll talk about it later to help you. Now, this is interesting. We also have here no followed by yes. So here it shows me that the recovery will come, but it's not going to be when you think it to be. Okay, it's going to take some while for the recovery, but will there be a resolution? Actually, yes, there's going to be a better balance. Remember earlier I used the word balance. I was seeing in my mind's eye. Now here we do have a better balance. Here's the sun, here's the moon, and here's a dove in between. So we do have a better balance moving forward. Yes, there will be, and there will be recovery, but it's not going to happen anytime soon, guys. You're going to have to wait for it. Wait. I know it's a waiting game. Not fun, I know. Patience is a virtue, and keep in mind, it's not just you. It's the alignment of everything. And when the time is right, it will mean something specifically to you. It will actually affect you in that way. But it happens when it's supposed to happen. Waiting is very difficult. Now, this is a suggestion. This is not being forced. Some of you, Libra, you don't have to wait. You can move on, and that is completely fine. That is okay. There is fate and destiny written for everybody. If you just decide to hop on from one fate line that you have to another, and that is you, your decisions that change, create a different path. But that path is already created from God, angels, celestial beings. It's already written. It's already created. You just have to be the actor or actress hopping from one line to the other. And that's just simply your differences in your decisions, and the outcomes are different. So if you feel like, you know what, I'm stuck with this person, this is the end all be all, it's never going to get any better. Please don't think like that, because you are going to have opportunities here. I am seeing that within the next few weeks. There's going to be a better balance also, and a peaceful resolution. Sometimes a peaceful resolution means, okay, we're good to go, goodbye. And then somebody new comes in your life. Sometimes it also means that you're just going to recover, and then eventually, with the time, while one is waiting, people evolve, people change, people learn. They learn a lesson. Remember, the 4 of swords, the 4 of arrows. This person is trying to heal. There's a sense of introspection, right? This is very much like the hermit mode. So this person is learning. It's going to take them time. You had death, right? Death card, the death card. You didn't have death. You had the death card. And with that, it shows transition. So I definitely see here the feelings and emotions of this person, knowing that there's certain things that could have been better. They can be better. They're going to try to be better. It's just a natural progression of things. And that's the way it should be. We also have here, if you believe. So if you do believe, then yes, things will work out. Because you are sending out that positive energy, you will attract positive energy. We also have here, yes. Yes, this is going to be a successful, 2 things I'm saying, a successful outcome, and yes, this is going to be a successful connection. I'm just hearing though, but a balance needs to be attained. I don't know what that means, guys. What does that mean to you? Is it a balance between, I'm seeing the word habits. Habits. Is it a balance for like good habits versus bad habits? Now, when I say bad habits, guys, that still means unhealthy, right? Something is going on here. It's interesting. The word is, it has come up so many times in this reading, and I'm getting again the word balance. So there's definitely something here that is out of balance. And in order to put things into perspective, you will need to maybe even write down everything. What do you need in your life? What do you not need, right? Are you able to let go of a few things? And if you can, that's probably best for you, because then you can actually move forward. Libra, that is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do read your story, guys, as much as I can, and I do try to create content motivated by your stories. I create content on my other channel. It's called Asnointia Audio. The link is below. Please do have a view. There you will find some videos on love and relationships, related advice. I also have some on past life and spiritual connections. Now, I'll talk about that in a bit too. So the past life spiritual connection, some of you may be feeling, this is the kind of the symptoms there. Usually obsession, not only obsession, but not being able to let go, right? Having that problem. It's this deck I interpret very differently. So mystery for me definitely is a situation where this person feels it's a mystery. So on my other channel, you will see that I do have some videos, and that are on twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, that sort of thing. What and who is a past life connection. So have a look at that. Now, let's just start off, for example, with this card, okay? Let's just start with that. So this does show me that there's negative energy that has been adding on and piling up, okay? So it's you're sitting here, but it's piling up over time. And the real you is all the way down here. Above you are all negative energies, and their personalities start to come out, and their characteristics and their moods start to come out through you. Not all of you. Not all of you. Some of you. Now, if you go to my website, guys, on the link below, you'll see direct link to my website. It's www.asnointia.com. Go to the rates and packages section. You will see a very specific package called the Chakra Checkup reading. Okay, it's Chakra Checkup. And that is a Chakra Checkup package I have. So I do have the ability of remotely viewing negative energies that are in your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. When I see this, I tell you what you have, how many you have, and I also teach you how to get rid of them from your life. Please have a look at that if some of you do feel that this connection and even something before this has really brought your energy levels down. There's a misalignment, you feel something's a little off. Your mind, body, your spirit, and your soul. This package will help you at the very least. Now, I also have some self-help guides. It's also related to removing negative energies, various different scenarios. I have those type of different packages. Have a look at that. Some of you might feel that that is helpful. Also, after you get rid of these negative energies, you are able to, it's more easily, okay? It's easier to manifest what it is that you want and what it is that you desire. Now, why is it easy? Simply because the negative energies are gone. They're no longer blocking it. Okay, so it's very important to be negative energy free, right? That's what we want. And it is difficult because we're on planet Earth, just below and above the surface of the Earth, we do have negative energies. And so it is very difficult, but it's not impossible, right? And we don't want to be held down and weighed down by negativity. Now, whatever's owed to you karmically, that will come to you. Whatever's written in your book of life, it will come to you. And I do recommend that some of you get that. If you feel, for example, even that this person has done black magic, voodoo, hexes, curses, witchcraft, evil eye, if you feel your home is haunted in any sort of way, poltergeist activity, shadow people, if you feel sleep paralysis, it will help you get some peace and harmony from all of that, okay? So have a look at it. It's very powerful. That is the Chakra Checkup package, okay? I also have love readings, guys. Many of you are here for love readings. So I do love readings, and the love reading I have available is an audio plus a PDF, very in-depth information you receive. And also for some of you who are looking for past life-related reading. The reason I do this one is to give you a better understanding and a backstory as to why your person is behaving the way that they do. And then usually, the majority of the time, it makes sense to you because now you see what you were like before with this person and why it's like this now. Why are they behaving in this way? Keep in mind, guys, not all of the readings I do are set in the past. There have been some anomalies. I've done some readings where it's actually set in the future, meaning like, for example, 500 years down the road, that's when you're supposed to be together, right? But in the spiritual realm, everything exists at one point in time. So you guys already know instinctively. There's the instincts, there's the feelings, there's the emotions that you actually feel. You just can't put your finger on it, right? That's the thing. So have a look at that. Please do read the description before you place an order. It's one of the biggest readings that I do. It takes me a very long time, but please do know what to expect. Okay, that's why I have the description there. And that's it, Libra. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys again. Please do like, share, and subscribe. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.